everybody and anybody who's watching this video. I hope that you are having a lovely day or night or afternoon or evening, whatever it is that you're having. I hope you're having a lovely one. Today, I have a little basket beside me. Let me see if I can show you. And that basket is full of controllers, like console controllers, video game controllers. So I guess I thought I would show you my collection of them. And I think this is all of the ones in the house, because this is where I usually keep them, in this basket. The only thing that might not be included are Joy-Cons for the Switch, because those are probably attached to my Switch. But I'll show you everything else I got in my little basket over here. First things first, just to get it out of the way, not even sure if this counts as a controller, but this is the Ring Fit for Nintendo Switch. Ring Fit Adventure. Got a little Nintendo right there. This is not really a controller, more of like an accessory. You attach the Joy-Con right there. Ring Fit Adventure is like a fun workout game, which I don't play nearly as much as I need to, obviously, but you kind of squeeze and pull this to help work out your arms, as well as like putting it in different positions to do like yoga and stretches and stuff. It's fun, I guess. Let's move on now. Still in the Switch sort of area, this is my Animal Crossing controller, which I've never used to actually play Animal Crossing, because I always play Animal Crossing handheld rather than on the big screen, but I can use it for other games. I almost always prefer a controller to the Joy-Cons. I don't like the feel of the Joy-Cons in my hand as much as I like the feel of a controller, especially the GameCube-esque controllers. My favorite controller. You'll probably be able to guess when I pull it out, but I do love this one. We've got brown buttons and a like teal controller, KK sliders here, Animal Crossing, and then it's got all different logos patterned onto it. If you can hear that truck, I'm sorry. Trying to drown it with button sounds, just mashing the buttons. Okay, so there's that one. And then I'm just going based on what's on top rather than going like all for one console at a time. So this is dusty because I don't really play my N64 that often, but this is an N64 controller. I have the see-through green N64. This is the like matching controller. It is so dusty. I don't know the last time I played N64. And then I have another N64 controller. I'll show you that one too, because they were right beside each other. They're probably equally dusty. That's just a nice, look at that. That's cat fur, in case you were wondering. I have cats. That's a nice gray N64 controller. Then we have the See-Through green one. And I think I only have these two. You know, I had a red one at one point, I think. When I was a kid, though. I don't know. N64 controllers. These are like the worst shape-wise. This little prong. It's horrible. It doesn't really bug you. But, I mean, if you're trying to get there, yeah. But basically the worst ones. Let's move on. The worst as far as like the feel in your hands goes. Got another Switch one. I'm sure you can tell already that I'm a Nintendo girl, you know. But here's a Pokemon one. This is also dusty. I think that realistically I grab the controller that's on top. So, for example, this one, or on top of the other side of the basket. I'll show you what that's. So these other guys are kind of getting neglected. So we're probably gonna find dust on basically everything. Sorry. I guess this was a good excuse for me to dust off the controllers and maybe to move my favorite one to the top because it's sitting at the bottom for whatever reason. Probably caked in dust too. But this is the Pokemon one. This is another wireless one. Just like this. I also have another Pokemon one. Let me see if I could show you that too. So this is a Pokeball, of course. It does have a little scuff mark there. Probably because they all get stacked in the same basket together. Let's see if I can get this out without making an avalanche. This is the other Pokemon line. It's Pikachu. Bright yellow. It is not quite the same as you can see. See, this one you charge and this one you use batteries. But they are both essentially cordless. You can have this one corded, you know, if it's plugged in. But there's Pikachu on it. It's a little aggressive. I know I just did like a yellow triggers video, and I probably could have and should have included this controller, but I wasn't really thinking of it at the time. But you see, it's like lightning bolts in the background, and then there's Pikachu. So Pikachu, Pokeball, and those ones. Okay. Now, what else have we got? Okay, so PlayStation controllers. This is what's getting used often on like the PC. So, see, this one's not very dusty. This is it in white. Ooh, very pretty, way prettier than the black ones. Still the black one in there, but I also have a pretty purple one. And you might be thinking, why don't I have the pink one? Because it's not pink. It's rose gold, and the rose gold looks like bronze, like brown, which is not that cute. Purple is cute. White is cute. I think they're both cute. So these are getting the most used probably. I don't have a PS5 or a PS4 or a PlayStation at all. Actually, I think we might have a PS4, but we don't use it. But, oh, I just turned it on. PC if I want to use a controller rather than the mouse, or if my partner does the same, then we're using these. Okay. So, look, it's not just Nintendo controllers. And then the black PlayStation controllers down here too. But on top of it are these little accessories for the Joy-Cons. I have two because my partner and I both have a Switch. I have the Animal Crossing Edition Switch. Maybe I should have brought it to show you, but I didn't. But yeah, we each have one because we each have a Switch. They obviously never get used. They're really dusty, but they're in here. And then there's a couple of charging cords in here too. I'm not going to bother pulling them out. Two black PlayStation controllers. They're dusty because obviously we always use the pretty colored ones. But we have two black ones so that we have 4 in total. You know, for 4-player games, if people are here, whatever. You guys like controller sounds? I should focus on doing them on something that's not going to make me sneeze. This one's a little bit less dusty. Okay. This is my DS and my DS games, which does not count as a controller, so I'm probably not going to unzip it and mess with it, because all of my little game cartridges will come falling out, but that's what this is. Okay, 3 more. I guess I'll save my favorite for last. So, my GameCube controller. Here's a plain black one covered in dust. This is so embarrassing. I should have dusted them before I started this video. I've got the cord wrapped over it so that it doesn't get tangled with everything else in the box. And I should do that with this one when I'm thinking of it. Because isn't it just the worst when it gets all tangled? It's not perfect, but you know. Plain black GameCube controller. GameCube is the console that has my whole heart. It's the one I grew up with. It's like my baby, you know? And then my silver GameCube controller. Also need to wrap this one up. It's a little bit less dusty, but still dusty. I feel like I have had this controller like since I was like 3. I guess it was my brother's, and then now it's mine. But I've been playing on it since I was like 3. And the L and R buttons kind of, it's iffy if they still work. Like they'll work sometimes, but that's what happens. And then my last controller, my favorite controller, my baby, my dusty little baby. And I'm gonna unwrap the cord for you guys because I want you to really appreciate it. Despite the dust. This is my favorite controller. It's a Nintendo Switch corded controller, and obviously it is supposed to replicate the GameCube controller. It's so cute. It's Peach. We got her little crown. The colors are so cute. The fact that it's a GameCube controller, which has my whole heart. It's my favorite type of controller is the GameCube controllers because it feels right in my hands, because it's what I grew up with, because it's what I'm used to. I love this controller. It's kind of a pain, and the reason that I'm more likely to use this is because of the cord, but I don't care. It's so cute. Look, these are pink. I'm obsessed with it. I have like it came with like a little backup knob covers in case it falls off. It's so cute. It's so cute and pink. And I know I'm wearing blue today, dabba dee dabba die, but I'm a pink girl. I love pink. And none of these other controllers have been pink. I know that I won't say I know, but I'm pretty sure that there was a Princess Peach controller like this. I don't have it. Actually, most, if not all of these controllers, well, no. All of the Switch controllers that I have were gifts, I think, except for this one. I bought this one. I wanted this one. But the Pokemon ones and the Animal Crossing one, oops, they were all gifts. So, great gifts because I love Pokemon and I love Animal Crossing. But this was the Switch controller that I bought for myself. And then these are gifts. Now, obviously, I'm going to put these at the bottom. I'm not using them. These were not gifts. Well, actually, yes, they were, because technically my N64 was a gift. And go the plain black ones back in. These going back in. GameCube. Pokemon. My DS. You know what? I might do a separate video. If you see a video in this exact same outfit and I'm showing you my DS games, that's a special little wink to you, because I think I might do that too. But I probably will have them come out sort of distance between each other. Put those back in. Put this back in. I'll put my baby on top this time. And the ring fit. That's my controllers, everybody. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, or whatever it is that you're having. And thank you for watching.